It is our time to shine and rise. It can't be held back any longer. If you continue to hold back, you will go in cycles after cycles after cycles after cycles. I do numerology, astrology, and divination. And divination is more than tarot cards. It's more than the average, the trend. I can do this. I can read this because they're doing it. I almost didn't want to start doing it because I said everybody doing it. I'm not like that. I've been doing this behind closed doors for so long. I had to bring myself up and uplift myself. I had to heal myself from my traumas, my abuse, homelessness, incarceration, heartbreak, dealing with grief from losing a daughter, a sister, an ex. I've been through a lot. But you think I let that stop me? I didn't. You see this card? I don't know if you can see it. But it says freedom. You didn't find me by chance. You were summoned. This is not trend, entertainment, or fantasy. This is soul legacy. Remembrance. This is Enigma Unveiled TV, and you are now tuned in to the Conjuring Mystic. His name is Mr. Princess. He's a princess. Kind of late, but gotta do what you gotta do. I'm here to awaken, inspire, and uplift you. I want you to understand you are loved, you are heard. I'm here to speak prophecy. It's time for this new nation and this new generation and this new era to rise up. Okay? So let's start by burning our sage. Come on in, come on in. Start burning my sage or prayer, my candles. Me and Snake Baby gonna tell you every time, baby, be true to yourself. And this is Mr. Princess. Okay? Say hi. This is my baby. Say hi. We're just gonna chill for a minute, let people get in here. Let people get in here. I'm all about the sage, the Palo Santo, burning them candles, working that root. Working the spiritual work. I do hoodoo. I'm a high priestess. I do voodoo. I'm here to explain it to you, break it down so you could really understand it. But let's vibe while we're here, shall we? Like I said, my name is Autumn Marshall. Enigma Unveiled TV, the Conjuring Mystic Ltd. And this is my baby. Why she don't got a cat or a dog? Because I got my snake. You got a problem? Move around. This is my baby. What's up?
Hello.
Say hey.
Hi.
Say what's up.
Hi.
Say what's happening. He ain't shy. He ain't shy. I'm going to pull some cards. But first of all, let's pray. Let's pray. Let's pray. Okay? I got my stage going. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me. This is my first. Yes. Hey. This is my first TikTok live, y'all.
Mom.
Yeah. It's my first TikTok live. Okay? No, yeah, well, I do a lot of videos, but I ain't never did TikTok live. Okay? But y'all need to say hey to Snake Baby. This is Mr. Princess. Say hi. Tell him, baby, what happened? He like, I don't know them motherfuckers. Show him how to do it, right? You hold that. You take care of that while I pray. Because we're going to open up with our sage and our prayer. We're going to burn this white candle so we can get the right things going on, okay?
He said, I want to slither.
No, don't let him down. Hold him.
I was about to go watch my phone.
No, you're gonna let me. All right. Most High Adonai is my shepherd. I shall not be in lack. You lead me in the paths of righteousness for your name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valleys of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. You anointest my head with oil, my cup overfloweth. Surely my cup runneth over, my cup overflows. Our cup runneth over, our cup overflows. Our cup runneth over, our cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in your bosom, your frequency, your kingdom, forever and ever. Thank you for joining this prayer. Y'all, we got some things to talk about. I'm going to bring this white candle on behalf of our ancestors, on behalf of our loved ones who passed away and transitioned to another realm, because dying is more, people think dying should be,
Hello.
it should be celebrated. It's a transition, baby. Thank you for coming, baby. So I want to start with an opening message. I have my white candle lit. I burnt my sage, baby. I got my snake, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the mood. I'm doing my thing. Snake, baby, you starting to act up now. You want to be on camera? He don't like the camera like that. Hold on. Let me see. Y'all get used to him. He gonna do what he want to do. Let me see the viewers that I got now. What we got going on? Because divination for me is doing more than reading cards. It's about the frequency. It's about the energy. It's about the channeled messages that I get. Like, let me see. Let's see what's going on. Before I even pull a card, before I pull runes, before I throw the bones to represent my ancestors, before I sacrifice, before I even pray, I know there's that light deep inside, that fire, that intensity of that inner urge. And you know what it's telling me? Freedom. It is our time to shine and rise. It can't be held back any longer. If you continue to hold back, you will go in cycles after cycles after cycles after cycles. I do numerology, astrology, and divination. And divination is more than tarot cards. It's more than the average, the trend. I can do this. I can read this because they're doing it. I almost didn't want to start doing it because I said everybody doing it. I'm not like that. I've been doing this behind closed doors for so long. I had to bring myself up and uplift myself. I had to heal myself from my traumas, my abuse, homelessness, incarceration, heartbreak, dealing with grief from losing a daughter, a sister, an ex. I've been through a lot. But you think I let that stop me? I didn't. You see this card? I don't know if you can see it. But it says freedom. So I prayed before I even got on here, and I prayed when I got on here, and I'm going to pray before I leave. But when I tell you, it's time to break free from the chains, and it's time to free your mind, free your body, free your vessel, because you deserve better. You're worth more. Ask for a sign. Ask for a sign. If you ask for a sign, this is your sign, and this is your time. And if I put this cards down right now, because it's more than that, like I said, this is about truly channeling that energy, the frequency. It's so the Christ consciousness. It's not about, no disrespect. My parents were Christians. They raised me Christian. It's not about he died on the cross for my sins and the only Son of God. If that's how you believe, that's cool. No disrespect over here. But don't come disrespect what I'm saying, because what I'm saying is it's a Christ consciousness. It's a level of radical shifts and epiphanies and transformations that happen within the mind. The body and the soul connect through the spirit, but the spirit has no understanding without the soul. I've been reading a lot of books because I'm very into the occult, which just means hidden knowledge. Don't be scared of it. Our people lack, they perish. Our people perish for a lack of knowledge. You don't read a book, you won't expand your mind because you feel like what you see, that's what's true to you. On media, what people are saying, you don't even research to see if it's true or not. You just, oh, well, that's evil. As soon as I say voodoo, you know how people look at me? You see my snake? You know how people judge me? You think I give a fuck? No, I don't. Because I know who the fuck I am. You got to get that confidence. Know who you are, even in the midst of your pain and your tears and your puddles at night. And can't nobody see you and you depressed. You drinking, you smoking. You wish you wasn't even here because you don't know why is you here? Because, you know what I'm saying? I've been there. Psych units, hospital rooms, jail cells on the floor. All type of shit. Fucked up, man. Fucked up. Custody battles, divorced, everything. Bro, I've been through a lot. Not to brag. I am the walking testimony. So yes, I have a book coming out called The Sacred Text of Autumn, Volume 1. That's the first one. Manifesto of Knowing, Being, and Speaking Truth. And then I have Volume 2 and 3 come out right behind that. Baby, this is not a trend. This is not entertainment. This is a sacred soul journey for remembrance. You hear me? So if you're ready to face your shadow side, because no, I'm not all love and light. I hate when people say that. It's all love and light over here. And did you do the shadow work? That's the hardest part. Healing. That's the hardest part. You got to start with yourself. Everybody that joined, thank you for joining. I'm going to read this so that we can cleanse this energy, any negative energies, entities sent our way, trying to attach to us that is not meant for your higher good and purpose. Okay, it must go back from whence it came, never to return again. So it is, so shall it be. Ashe. Okay, I'm going to pull some more cards. So everybody in here, where you coming from? Right now I'm in Aurora, Colorado. I'm in Aurora. Oh, he want to show out now? Now he want to show out. Now Mr. Princess want to show out. Huh? Now he want to show out. Okay. Look at my baby. Let me scoot this light back a little bit. You want to show out now? What you going to do? I'm going to pull some more cards. Let me see who's in here. Polka Pin, thank you for being here. Andrea 622, thank you for being here. Dan House, thank you for being here. Rosa Galvez, if I butcher your name, baby, don't put it on me. Okay. I know y'all butcher with Enigma Unveiled TV. People like, what does that mean? Enigma Unveiled. You got Google worries, and honey, it's deeper than the surface level. Thank you, Brian, around the world, for being here. Thank you so much, Black Lives Matter, for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm going to pull some more cards that we've got. I'm going to read you some passages. We're going to pray some more. And I just want to start talking about what it is that I do. Okay? So we have, if you're just now tuning in the beginning we got freedom. Because I was talking about how we feel like we've been through so much trauma, so much hurt, been down in the depths of the pit of, I don't know what. You call it hell, call it what you want. It's dark. That's why I'm not love and light, all love and light. You have to balance your shadow side with your light side because we all have it in us. We all got darkness and light. It ain't all love and light. Now, you should want better for others, but, baby, sometimes the shit you go through make you say, why am I even here? And I've been there. And that's why I'm here to remind us that this is a movement. This is not just a moment in time, right? I'm going to read some passages from our book because I think y'all really could learn something from that. Ask for a sign. Don't be scared to open up your mouth. Hey, Big Red, thank you for joining. Thank you, Peyton, for joining. Let's see, Arzu, thank you for joining. Lydia, thank you for joining. Ask for a sign. You know, the other day, I got a message because something happened unexpected. And, you know, people expect the high priestess to have everything together all the time, right? But what they fail to understand is the things that I go through is what helps me learn. Either I learn or I continue to go through those cycles like anybody else. But when you learn and you keep learning and you keep applying pressure and you keep realizing, like, I can't do what I did yesterday. I can't do what I did 2 years ago because I'm a different person. I'm in the same, we all have this vessel, my loves. We have this vessel, right? But what you're not understanding is all these vessels, all these avatars walking around, things are controlled by spirit and soul. What is the will of your mind? What is the will of your strength to move beyond this physical vessel that you have on this 3D realm? It's celestial, ethereal, intellectual, supreme, and original. That is the 4 aspects altogether, right? I do a lot of reading in the occult and gnosis, mysticism, Kabbalah, Hermeticism, ancient Kemet. I have done my research. It's not all about research. Sometimes you just have to look within. When I was fed up and sick and tired of the stress and what I was going through in life, and I was just broke down, like cry you go on the wall where you just choke, you fall down the wall in the dark. It wasn't the movies. It was real. Choked up, fucked up, just nigga. I didn't know where to turn. I didn't have nobody to turn to. But that's when you know you're the strongest. It don't matter how good you look. It don't matter how good your body looks. It don't matter where you live. It don't matter if you got $2 million in the bank. Baby, this mental, this spiritual, you know what I'm saying? This ethereal aura, that's what it gives. That's what you have to give. That's the light and the fire within your bosom that will not stop burning just because you say you want to give up. And you still wondering why, well, I'm still working this job. How the fuck I'm going to do this? Well, get some more confidence about yourself. And I'm here to help you with that. How about, hello? Hey, Walking Shomer. I think I said that right. Eximna, Jeanette. Hey, how y'all doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. It's my first live on TikTok, but I've been doing this shit for a long time, y'all. It's like time for me to catch up. Yes, indeed. And this is Mr. Princess. Can we drop where we from in the comments, please? Right now, I'm in Aurora, Colorado. Okay. Yes, indeed. We getting deep on this, though. Let me pull a card. I'm going to pull some runes on y'all ass. Y'all ain't gonna know what to do. I do dice, candle divination, pyromancy with the candles. Shit, I got my candle lit. Don't come in here on no bullshit, baby. My ancestors gonna send you right back. They're gonna send you right back. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. Let's see what we got. We're gonna do another prayer too. I'm gonna give you one of my favorite scriptures. Oh, while we're on that note, hoodoo. A lot of people don't understand what that's about. So hoodoo originated with people who, so we were already here, right? We were indigenous people on this Americas, in this land, right? But the people, the ancestors that did, if you associate with that did come from Africa, that were enslaved for those 400 years and some, and came to Americas, right? And were just treated like less than 3/5 of a human, even though they said we were 3/5 of a human. We weren't, right? That was what we held on to. Using herbs, nature, the root, the elements, earth, wind, air, fire, spirit, to conjure. That's why my name is the Conjuring Mystic, because I lived through my ancestors and I am my ancestors. To conjure up that frequency and conjure up those different results that we needed, whether it was love, you know what I'm saying, whether it was family, whether it was personal, whether it was public, whatever it may have been. We use that to conjure up things in everyday life. I don't care if it's putting your chambers lie outside your door every morning because you know it's going to protect your household, putting that salt down, praying them psalms while you burn a candle. Baby, yes, that's what it's all about. Yeah, I'm not Christian, but guess what? I read my psalms. I have my scriptures. That's one of the oldest grimoires. If you know what a grimoire is, you know. If you don't, go look it up. Grimoire. Grimoires. Grimoires. It's a book of sacred knowledge, intention to awaken and keep up with what the fuck you doing. Oh, I got mine. That's why I offer services. This right here is the Two of Wands. It's time. You keep waiting. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it the next day. I'll do it next week. Man, I almost tried to do it today. I gotta do it. I got it. That was me. I'm like, okay, I got on TikTok live. I was like, I got approved. I didn't even apply. What the fuck is this? Not like that, but I'm like, okay, Spirit making away. How y'all doing? Lovely Bows, Florence Mathis. Thank you for showing up. Dadine, if I butcher your name, I'm sorry. But you gotta stop waiting. It's time right now. I'm here at 11:03 my time, okay? That's a 5. Time for change. Radical shifts. It's only if you want it. You can't have it if you don't want it. If you don't do the work, I'm not saying. No, it's gonna be rough. I purged many a night, cried by myself in the pillow, puddles in my cover, baby. That's what my book is about. In jail, felt like nobody cared. Couldn't call nobody at one point. Homeless, felt defeated, felt worthless. Tried to kill myself a couple times. The spirit said, oh no, you're here for something greater than that. Your ancestors, my ancestors, your ancestors are calling you. Don't ignore the call. Please don't ignore the call. Thank you for being here, Ass and AJ the Barber. Thank you, White Line. Michael Dabney, thank you so much for being here. I'm just here to be a transparent vessel, channeling Most High Adonai Elohim. And on that note, I'm going to say another prayer since we're coming in here like this. And I will continue to pull and read and teach as I feel fit. I just want to ring this bell. Clear the energy. Any negative energies or entities trying to attach to myself or any soul on this stream must go back to whence it came, never to return again. Never to return again. You're not welcome here. Ashe. Get my oil out. Let me anoint y'all. I make my own oils, my herbs, my roots. That's what you call working the roots, baby. Working the roots, baby. I anoint myself and I anoint y'all. Ashe. 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 Say one of my prayers that I love to say. If I feel like I'm in danger, even though I know I'm protected, or I need favor, it's good for everything. You hear me? Most High Adonai, Elohim, everlasting, everlasting. You are my shepherd. I shall not be in want. I have everything. I have everything I want. I have everything I need. I have everything I want. You lead me in the paths of righteousness for your name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell in Most High Adonai's bosom, frequency, and kingdom, forever and ever, everlasting to everlasting. So it is, so shall it be. Ashe. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Tyson. Welcome, Deja. Welcome, baby girl. Thank you for joining. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. We are in the zone, huh? I am feeling good about this. And yes, this is Mr. Princess. He doing his own thing. I knew y'all peeped that up. Y'all see that key? I got the key. Huh? Can I play Little Red Riding Hood by Cupcake? Baby, I don't know what song that is, honey. Let me be in my zone, baby. We can play that. Remind me in about 30 minutes, honey. Remind me in about 20 minutes, Tyson. Huh? You keep asking. I don't know what song that is. Let me do my reading. Okay? Oh, I came out. Okay. So for some of you, especially Tyson, you keep popping up in the chat. Tyson, I'm talking to you. Because I get straight channel, man. I don't need to pull cards. I have rooms, bones. I work with animals. It's not like that. But I'm just saying. Okay? If y'all, let me show y'all something. Do y'all see these mojo bags that I'm working on? Do y'all see these essential oils and some of my herbs and roots? Some of the stuff I work on daily myself, my candles and my white candles lit. I'm trying to help y'all out because there's something about this energy right now. I could get into astrology because I do astrology readings and numerology and divination. Nobody's doing all three. Nobody's doing all three. This is my lane though. So for instance, today is Thursday. It's the day of Jupiter. The hour is 11. Y'all wouldn't understand me if I try to explain it. It's from the Book of Solomon, right? I also read Latin, certain books that talk about the occult, mysticism, Gnosticism, Kabbalah. If you're aware of that, put it in the chat. Can I see where y'all from? Can y'all put where y'all from? So I can salute. So some of y'all here need to accept. You just need to accept. Accept the messages you're receiving. Not necessarily from people, not necessarily from family or a significant other or, a job or anything like that. It's more like accept what your soul is saying to you. What is your soul saying to you? When you turn everything off, when you lay and go to bed at night, y'all need to have some quiet time. Everything don't need to be the TV's on now. I go to sleep, the music's on now. How can you hear God? How can you hear the God in you? The goddess in you? Queen, king, I'm talking to you. How? Last night, I went to bed with nothing playing. And, I'll play some meditation all night. I'll align my chakras. Sometimes you need silence. Hey, baby girl, walk through the park with nothing. Leave your phone at home. Most High, what are you trying to tell me? Most High, Mother and Father, ancestors, thank you for paving the way. Spirit guides, archangels, thank you for protecting me. Because y'all been in some situations where you could have been messed up. You almost would have went to your grave, or you did. I had near-death experiences where I literally was unconscious in the hospital. Accept what your soul is telling you. Accept what your soul is telling you. Don't look no further. You're here for a reason. Nothing's a coincidence, okay? Please accept that. Thank you. I got a couple more cards. I'll expand. So some of you all, you're so hurt about your past and what you went through and who hurt you. And even if their intention was just terribly negative and they were just evil and you're like, that's the devil. That's devil energy. Guess what? That shit is always going to return back to where it came from. And it's going to be even worse. Especially when you're a chosen one. It may take some time, but be patient. You see what I'm saying? This card says send love. Somebody in here, I have my alarm set for certain times. It's 11:11 right now. That's a big deal. So really listen up, okay? There's somebody, it's crazy because as I talk to you, I talk to myself. There's somebody who you are so hurt about. Somebody who you feel like almost broke you or did, but you rose right back up. You don't know how. It was your ancestors. It was Most High Adonai. It was your archangels who protected you, even though it could have been worse than it was. Listen, I can't even talk. Send love. And when I say love, I'm not turn the other cheek. That's not what I'm saying. When I say send love, love yourself. And in turn, you will automatically redirect the energy. Don't think about how they hurt you and how you went through all this stuff. And man, it was so hard. And yeah, you can reflect sometime because you got to, baby. You came up out the mud. You are the phoenix rising. And can't nobody tell you different. You are the chosen one. And prophetically speaking, you're the next generation. This is a movement. This is not a moment in time. This is a movement. It spirals back to your ancestors who paved the fucking way. You hear me? Thank you, Charlotte, for being here. Thank you, Miss Bell, for being here. Okay? I need y'all to understand this. Okay? So send love. Send love. Love yourself. I had to learn by loving me first. It was hard because, I remember I did this one poem because I write poetry, short stories, music. I've always just been a writer. I realized it wasn't that I needed to be a singer or a poet or anything specific to a title. It was just how the passion presented itself and manifested itself at the time. And currently, it's my book. the Sacred Text of Autumn, Volume 1. And it's a series, a trilogy, right? Thank you for the hearts. But I used to write poetry and short stories. I used to just write. I wrote when I was broken. I wrote when I was blooming. I wrote when... Now I'm writing to pass the torch to people like me who care and want to do better. Charlotte, thank you for joining. I remember when I said, dang, don't nobody want to be encouraged? You know, it seemed like these days people just want the negativity. And they feed off it. I get it, but dang. I said, I'm tired of the drama. I'm tired of the drama. I've been married, divorced. By the way, I divorced his ass. Not to be toxic, but I'm just saying I had to get the fuck up out of there. I was young and too. Homeless, incarcerated, custody battles with my kid. I have 3 kids, y'all. One of my kids, it hurt my heart so bad. I didn't know what to do. I feel like I lost my mind. I've been in the psych unit, tried to kill myself, been on a hospital bed unconscious because it didn't near work. The spirit said, No. Speaking of, now we're on to this. Thank you for joining. Terrace Sykes 40. Thank you for joining. So this leads to this, okay? Compassion, baby. I don't know who you are, but as much as I have love for you, because I love anybody who loves themselves enough to try and be better, okay? Compassion. Like I said, not turn the other cheek, but compassion for yourself, for once. You worked hard to get to where you are. People may not see it. They don't clap for you. Even your own family shun you. And you're like, why? I'm doing everything I can in my power to be the better me, the best version of me. I came from this. I'm here. Not that you want applause, but you're like, damn, what does it take? You know what it is? Sometimes people can't face themselves. They don't want to even be accountable for what they've done wrong. And so with that, leave them where they are. And then you celebrate yourself. And I learned that. I'm going to go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. And even if it's just me, like, I'm going to be here like, you hear me? Nigga, I had nobody. I cut everybody off. When I tell you, I'm serious. She's cute. She like, no, I'm serious. Side niggas, you know why? Because I said, I'm not fucking with these side niggas and side hoes no more. I'm not fucking with these people who don't believe in me. If you call somebody and they ain't there when you need them the most, they just there when it's convenient, baby, what does that say to you? You gonna keep letting people treat you like, you gonna let them treat you like that? That's what you deserve. That's what you're saying. That's what you deserve then. I'm done with that topic. Okay. We gonna go back to another thing. Okay. Thank you for joining, y'all. I appreciate you being here. I'm Bersa More Sage. Okay. Can you guys hear me okay too? I hope you guys can hear me okay. I got my little jazz lo-fi beats playing in the back. Thank you, baby girl. Can you hear me okay? Is the volume okay? Let me just burn some sage for y'all, baby. This is my dragon's blood sage, okay? Now to cleanse my energy, honey, because, whew, baby, gots to be more careful. Gots to be more careful. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about myself. I thank you for joining Boss Lady Johnson. I literally make my own oils, and these just ain't any oils. You see all these herbs in here, honey? Listen. I'm a high priestess root worker through bloodline and lineage. I am a psychic. I do readings, but it's more like divination. So I do read cards, but it's way deeper than that. You see Snake Baby, y'all new here. That's Mr. Princess. He's chilling with his mama. He's feeling it. So I got some mojo bag, great bags here. I want to read y'all something from one of these books because I have so many different books, y'all. I'm always studying. If I'm not being a mommy, I'm studying some material for my betterment because it's what I like to do. Drinking me some tea. I done conjured up some tea. Y'all probably would love it, honey. Talking about shrooms. Listen, alcohol free, but it gets you high as a cat. I'm just playing. So this is one of my books. So, see, I just have to clear up the misconception about voodoo because people don't be understanding what is going on. They hear something And that's how normal people are. It's okay because you're used to it being portrayed a certain way in the media and you're misled. And you think, oh my God, that's evil. Let me, oh my gosh. It's like, no. How about do your own research? Have you tried that? No? Okay. Well, let me help enlighten you. So, voodoo came from Haiti, right? Originally. But it progressed itself to practices with like kind of like hoodoo. So what happens is, if you've heard of the Haitian Revolution, how do you think that was victorious? People don't, they don't talk about that, huh? Did you go to history class in America? They didn't talk about that, did they? Go Google it. What about the Harlem Renaissance? Go Google it. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you everything. That's why you gotta get my butt up here to enlighten you and spark a light in the night. And it's nighttime, you know. Yes. So, I want to read a little something, though. Let me read something to y'all. If you get bored, too bad. Bye. Because I'm not here to impress nobody. I'm here to teach people who actually want to be taught, okay? Because I had to come about my motherfucking self. Didn't nobody give me a hand. Nobody gave me a hand. Nigga, when I was down and out by myself, I was by myself. And I almost didn't get up till I said, bitch, get up. Ain't nobody gonna come save you. Get the fuck up. Exactly. So I'm gonna read some of this. Snake baby, you is all in my hair. Please and thank you. No, sir, Rebob. You just gonna do what you wanna do, huh? I know that's right. Okay. So this book is called The Hoodoo Bible. Can't see it. You see it? Thank you for joining, Joelle, Michael. So, it's called The Hoodoo Bible. I'm going to read you some of this, y'all. We getting into it. This is what I like. I got some veneers. You like them? My teeth look like, you know. Okay, ring the bell, ring the bell. I'm about to read it. This is getting good. Okay, so magic is a divine gift from the Creator, a blessing that enables us as practitioners to exercise the power of choice, thereby transforming us into beings with the conscious ability to mold our own destinies. It is a divine privilege, a manifestation of our likeness to God in the scriptures. Magic, therefore, becomes an interactive dialogue with the divine force, facilitated through various means like prayer, incantation, ritual, the channeling of magical energy, and countless other forms of magical practice. But what form does magic, specifically folk magic, and its variant known as conjure, assume amidst the multifarious subcultures of the United States? Okay? Because, like I said, this is Enigma Unveiled TV, and I am the Conjuring Mystic. My name is Autumn Marshall. It says, America is a fertile landscape of diverse folk magical traditions, owing their origins to multiple nations and cultures that arrived on its shores through colonization, immigration, and the African slave trade of the 1700s and 1800s. To cite a few significant influences, yet these diverse influences merely add layers to the rich magical heritage already nurtured for thousands of years by the indigenous tribes of the land. Regrettably, the brutal onslaught of colonialism decimated many native peoples and eradicated much of their profound magical wisdom. The loss of such sacred and potent magical knowledge is immeasurable. Yet fragments of these teachings have been preserved within the body of conjure practices. This preservation was possible through interactions between freed African slaves and Native Americans, who exchanged their treasured wisdoms within this shared crucible of oppression. As conjure journeyed through the emancipation and Reconstruction period, it absorbed more practices, resonating with the lived experiences of marginalized and oppressed communities, both rural and urban. So I wanted to read a little bit of that. I don't want to bore you all to death, but let me talk about the Emancipation Proclamation real quick. So if the slaves were supposed to be freed, right, in 1863. But because some of the slave owners didn't want that to happen, they didn't want the slaves to know, they didn't find out in Texas, Galveston, until 1865. And that's why you have Juneteenth. You go on my profile and you'll see I went hard for that because I don't play about my ancestors, and my ancestors don't play about me. Okay? Thank you. They don't. I had to get real on that one. I got my essential water. Is that what I'm drinking? No. But I will be. Thank you for joining me, family. Thank you so much. I'm going to pull some more cards, see what y'all got going on in here today. I might just start picking y'all random and say, let me see if I can read for you. Because, baby, you need a message. I am here to help you. Oh, before I do that, my services I offer, my loves. So I talked about how divination is more to me than reading cards, which, most people do it. So I'll do it for fun. But honestly, I can channel directly. I do necromancy, pyromancy, which is just through candles and the fire, the elements and things like that. But I also do numerology and astrology based on your name, your birth name, and your date of birth. I can read some of the most prominent things in your life, big time. It's called the Complete Birthright Blueprint, and that is in my book, The Sacred Text of Autumn, Volume 1, partially explained. I can actually go over mine with you guys as well, and then some of y'all can shout out numbers, and I'll kind of give you a little guidance if you want that. That'd be fun. So let's see what card we got right now. Welcome, Mama. Welcome, Melissa. A snake baby says welcome. He's trying to hide. He's behind my neck. Like what? See, I got the keys, and I got the unk. Yes, indeed. All right. I'm on longer than I thought I would be on my first live, but I'm happy. Don't go in the back of my hair. Oh, look what came out. You guys, let me tell you something. It's rough. It's real rough if you don't love yourself. If you cannot find your own value and worth because you're looking for it externally in everything that you're not supposed to. It's not your fault necessarily. We were raised to do that. Look for it in materialism, cars, clothes, what you got, how you look, your hair, your nails, or a career. Go to college all your life. You know what I'm saying? Just things like that. Listen, love yourself. Love yourself. If you don't know how, I know it's hard because I had to learn how to love myself. Spirit taught me. Most High and I loved me, and I realized I never felt love before. Sad. Had kids, but never felt love before. It was lust. Let's be real with ourselves. Hey, Hamad. Hey, Connie. Hey, Melissa. Thank you for joining so much. It's rough because who's going to teach you? Your parents didn't teach you. Schools didn't teach you. The world didn't teach you. Society didn't teach you. All they taught you to do was consume to make you feel like you're better if you have this. But if you don't, you're not going to know. It's a lie. It's all a lie. Love yourself. Love yourself. Okay? You can start by going within. You're worthy. You've been through a lot. Nobody could walk through in your shoes like you. They probably wouldn't have made it. Okay? You're strong. Keep that strength. But you don't gotta be in your masculine all the time. Balance it. We are men and women, but we have masculine and feminine energy, yin and yang, duality, polarity, right? The creative, intellectual, the nurturing, the action. You know what I'm saying? You can blend it together in something so cold. People are like, damn, that's what I do. I learned. Yeah, sometimes so am I masculine, like I gotta do it all myself, but I'm tired. It's like, okay, sit down. Let somebody do something for you. Damn. Okay? Bills gotta get paid somehow. Thank you for joining, Shin and Mara, Jeanette. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry, baby, if I butchered your name. Connie, thank you for coming in. I'm just talking that talk. Y'all know, talk that talk while that what? Yes, indeed. Y'all are here for a reason. Okay, this is not by coincidence. Thank you for joining, Mara. Yes. Let's pull another card for you guys. My snake baby is about to work on my nerves. He is wrapped in my head. That's why I don't like bringing him out. I love him, but he's just doing his thing. Like, he just wrapped up. Okay.
Where's his head? Y'all see his head? Look at him trying to. How you gonna hide you in my hair? Peekaboo. I see you. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He loves his mama. This is my baby. I've had him for like, he's not even, y'all see snakes and y'all be so scared. First of all, he's a baby. He's only 8 months. Don't do him because y'all said, oh, you should have a snake. No, I'm going to have me a snake. How about that? I don't want a cat. I want a snake. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Most High tonight for our collective who's here right now. What is a collective reading that I can give that can really resonate and help somebody out right now? People going through it, boy. This is real life, honey. This is real life. Y'all see me. I ain't going to hear this, baby. Y'all ain't going to hear this. I ain't here to make you give you butterflies. I'm here to say the truth. Y'all don't want to hear this. So it's some of y'all in this here right now. There's people who is the wounded healer like Chiron, if you know anything about that, because you know I'm into astrology. Chiron could heal anybody but itself. We talked about acceptance previously. To the people who have been here for a little while, we talked about ask for a sign, we talked about freedom, and we talked about love yourself. And you know what comes out? Apologize. Some of y'all don't want to hear that. It wasn't my fault, because I'm not saying apologize if you wasn't wrong. But it's your ego in the way. It's your perception fucked up to the point where you can't expand your mind to grow. Because how you going to grow if you can't expand your mind? I had to be like that too. There was times where it wasn't my fault. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I looked in the mirror and I said, you know what? You was wrong. And as much as it hurt my ego, I apologize. And if the motherfucker don't want to accept it and they want to take that and use that as a way to demean you, that's on them. But get your shit out the way so you can grow and expand. Okay? Thank you for being here, Hazels. Oh, Lord. Well, apologize. Just apologize. Apologize. But don't do it because you feel like you have to do it. Do it if you feel like, in my heart, I should apologize and I was wrong. It's going to take some strength. It's going to take some confidence, but I'm going to do it. And then what happens after that? I'm going to just wash my hands. It's okay, for real. Like, ain't nobody perfect. Who on this chat is perfect? Let me find out. Come on now. I ain't say I was neither. I'm just saying I learned from my experiences, and I'm here to help those who want to help they fucking self. Because anybody who don't be on my live. Bye. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't beat around the bush, clouting. I don't do all that clouting. No. Spirit bring who on here who need to be on here. Thank you for coming, Asia. I appreciate you joining. No, and take care of your health. Take care of your health. Self-care is important right now. Very important. So I don't know what y'all got going on, but please take care of your health. Let's pull some. So I have my Writer's Weight deck, which is the average. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to be like that, but I don't even like this deck no more because everybody be using it. Like, I'm trying to get my hoodoo deck. I'm trying to make a deck. But I can use it because I'm like, I'm going to read for them, so I don't want them to think, you know what I'm saying? But I got my Angel Oracle deck. I like that deck, but it's time for a new deck. I'm about to just channel some shit. Y'all ain't gonna see no damn deck. You're gonna see smoke. Like, is she okay? I get it in, baby. I'm the real deal. I'm different than anything you ever met. Yes, I do numerology, divination, and astrology. Yes, I do it all. I do second energy healing, which is an ancient Kemetic form of, I guess you could say Reiki, but it's not. They stole that from that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. So let me tell you guys about the timelines that I have in my book so you can see the more in-depth perception of my depth, instead of just, oh, she's reading. Like, I'm not just reading. Hold on a second. Thank you for joining Mo Aka, a bunny. So, we read something from one of the books that I really love, the Hoodoo Bible, because y'all know I do hoodoo. And I explain what that's about. If you don't know, just do some research, my love. Don't just judge it because you don't understand it, okay? Please don't do that. That's not going to be helpful for anyone. Give me 1 second, okay? Right. Like I said, Stay may be just all where he don't need to be. So I just got some papers printed out of some of the stuff, like, because when I had worked at Children's Hospital, Colorado, right, for a little while, and when I had free time, because I was an inpatient service specialist, I would like write my book. I'll be writing, researching, downloading PDFs. I'm the PDF queen. I don't care what nobody say. Talk about buying a book. Oh no, I'm gonna download the PDF and then I'm gonna go read it. You see what I'm saying? But it's not average stuff. So I'm trying to teach y'all in a language y'all may understand. But what I will do is give you a little brief of some of the stuff that's in my book, okay? So we go from, this is nothing that you've ever heard before, I promise. But the overview of the timeline is like a brief introduction to the chronological layout of historical, linguistic, and spiritual evolution. So we have the timeline of language and writing systems. A comprehensive look at the development of ancient scripts and languages from hieroglyphs in ancient Kemet to modern alphabet, right? How did you get to A, B, C, D, E, F, G? Do you ever wonder that? Do you ever wonder how language transcended, like through Latin, Arabic, Hebrew? Like at one point I was like, I'm learning all these languages. Okay, next. Chronological timeline of civilizations of key events. A macro view, just means a larger view, of humanity's historical trajectory, mapping major civilizations, right? Like the dynasties in Egypt, the Vedas, empires and revolutions, cultural milestones. And then because what happened was I was studying this stuff for myself and I was like, you know what? I should really like just make a timeline for myself. It'll make it easier. Like I've read all this stuff, these books and done this research and see for myself certain things. It's like, well, I want to put it all in a timeline, even to the point where I put in NWA. Like, damn, you understand that was on 888? Numerology, I can't say it. Y'all know what I'm saying. Numerologically wise, that's a big deal. That was something that broke a lot of chains and then unleashed this whole next energy. Like NWA, you think it was just a whole bunch of niggas just talking shit. No! Do you not understand what that was? That was a movement. 888. Go look up when they dropped that album. And Fuck the Police. Okay, listen. And all the shit that was going on with Rodney King and all that, listen. Okay, all that's in there. Haitian Revolution, Harlem Renaissance, a lot of stuff, y'all. Listen, okay. Then we have the detailed timeline of history, spirituality, and quantum evolution, an in-depth narrative connecting ancient spiritual traditions, philosophical movements, and the emergence of quantum thinking. I don't know if any of you have ever been interested in physics or metaphysics or science, but back in ancient Kemet, lifestyle, science, spirituality, religion, just everything was all in one. It was never divided. Technology, mathematics, I studied that too. It's all the same thing. You can't have one without the other. How? You can't. Hi, Connie. So that's what I just embody that. You know, I know it's probably a lot, but if you care anything about it, you'll check it out. Okay. The transatlantic slave trade, the Renaissance, the Holocaust. Not like that, but I'm just saying. Civil rights movement, Black Panther Party, Marie Laveau's reign, the Voodoo Queen in New Orleans. Listen, okay. Gematria, the microprecipice, just so much stuff. Juneteenth, the Haitian Revolution, the Great Depression, the HIV/AIDS epidemic, all that stuff. COVID. Okay, we bridge ancient and modern. We bridge practical with spiritual. Okay, so nothing gets left out. I think y'all, that's something worth. You know, man, it's something worth investing in. Okay, now what we're gonna do is I want to see if anyone has any questions. You can ask me anything and I'll answer it. And also, I want to pull out another card, and I am parched, so let me drink some water, please. You guys take your time. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know. Let me get a card. And I can just read you guys randomly too. Don't know how you feel about that, but all I'm saying is, okay. And I'm going back live tomorrow night, just so you know. Same time. I'm gonna do it 3 nights in a row. Is there any questions you guys have? Let's see. Ooh. So I have the Queen of Wands, and I have the Ten of Cups. Somebody here, boy. The Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor. Oh wait, this is given. Somebody's walking in their power, honey. This ain't for all y'all now. This ain't for everybody. Whoever this is for, you gonna know. It looks like you had dealt with some things recently that you probably feel like you couldn't figure out, or you have been through so much. You just decided to choose you first, finally. And you walked in that, and now shit's just happening for you, and you're like, oh my God, this is beautiful. Like, you got the Ace of Pentacles, you got the Ten of Cups. Literally, everything's working out beautifully, as it should. You in this Emperor energy, baby. You in this Emperor energy, honey.
Hello.
This is my
wow,
baby.
it's going very well. I see 84 viewers.
So far.
2,800. Okay, I see you, Mom. It's going very well.
So somebody's in this Emperor energy, and that's good.
Hello, everybody.
This is my big boy. What's your name? You want to tell me the government?
Nah, I'm good.
Look at Snake Baby tweaking. Get this ass in my hair.
Where's it?
Please and thank you. He
Where's
just
he?
caught up, and he caught up like Usher, baby. Because Usher can't find his way out. I'm just saying. I need some water in my life. Don't pull him, though. Somebody in the Emperor energy.
Ew, that's
like
look at him. He's glowing.
He's going. He's professor.
Did you?
What?
He's glowing.
He's glowing. He glowing because his mama glowing. What you want?
Oh.
No, get him right. He's in my hair.
He's in my hair.
He's in my hair. I want him in my arm.
Oh my goodness.
Whoever this is in this Emperor energy, baby, you go ahead. Don't be dropping my oils, boy. What?
I got it.
I hope it ain't spill out. It's going to drop my oils. Snake baby falling off the chair. Listen. Come here. You sit in here. You don't know how to act. Sit still. Boy, don't put him in there like that. Bruh. That is not.
Look, there.
Don't stand it up, baby.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you got
Where is he? Oh, there he is.
That's the only place you know that at. Now I gotta see her redo. No, you gonna see her redo all these oil. I'm not listening. You see this little hole right here? Put it right in there. Mm-hmm. Make sure you got all.
Yep.
Make sure you got all of them. Okay, what? Don't be having altitude. Look how you acting. You wanna have an altitude? Get your life. Do y'all have any questions, or you just? I mean, cause yeah, Snake Baby, he decided to take it up on himself. Look, he feeling himself now. Tell him, Snake Baby. He's tired of me. Y'all, originally I was only going to be on here for like 25 minutes. So I went a little past it. But, I mean.
That's what a live is all about.
I guess. That's fine, but. How's the because some people get on and just walk away. So I used to be like, why is you just walking away? I'm like, how do you just be doing that? And people just be sitting there like, girl, they sitting there waiting for you to come back and you just going somewhere else. That was crazy. Did you, oh damn, you did that nice. That is, you think that wrong? How it should be. Make sure these are face forward like that.
They're all, look.
There you go. Some of them, I have so much more to handle you first. Love you first. Crown. I like to right brown. Say bye, Shake Baby. Oh, you don't like this. You didn't find me by chance. You were summoned. This is not trend, entertainment, or fantasy. This is soul legacy. Remembrance. This is Enigma Unveiled TV, and you are now tuned in to the Conjuring Mystic.